seconds to filming. All systems are go. About 90 seconds to execution will start.
Hi, so my name is Jason Hulott. I'm the dojo leader here, if you want, for KDF Broadstairs. I've been doing this for 3 years, but I've got a Japanese background, been doing for about 20, all sword-based, so it's all weapon-based arts. Today's been eye-opening, to say the least, very different from what we used to, because we normally do sort of self-defense or more traditional formal combat, whereas this is more military, a lot more hardcore, a lot more aggressive, and it's, to be honest, it's a lot more sneaky. You guys have a lot more weaponry than we could have ever imagined, and it's fantastic. It's really good. It was also good to see all the principles. So the principal core part of the system, the stepping, the punching, the moving without using muscle, was, yeah, mind-blowing stuff. So really good.
Hey, my name's Adam Child. I've been doing HEMA, Historical European Martial Arts, for probably about 11 years now. Done a wide mixture of different weapon styles. Today we've had Shastar Vidiya coming along and we've been learning some of that, and my goodness, it's interesting. The footwork is crazy. It's going to take a long time to learn how to do that, I feel. But yeah, it's a hell of a combat style. Really enjoyed it. Everything that we've learned has been very practical. And that's the side of martial arts I've always enjoyed, is when things are practical and not just fancy.
I'm Nico, I come from Italy. I've been in England for the last 6 years, and I'm a HEMA practitioner, medieval sword fighting. It's been 2 years constantly since I found KDF Broadstairs. I used to do reenactment when I was back in Italy, but HEMA, that just doesn't, the reenactment just doesn't compete with HEMA. It's completely different. We get to learn the actual tactics from the book, from the manuals, so everything is historically accurate, and there's no playing around. We get the real stuff. It's quite fun. Not too different from what we've done today. The Shastar Vidiya lesson we had today was mind-blowing and illuminating. I never thought that warfare could have been so creative. And Indian got their warfare very creative. It's a completely different experience from what we used to. European sword fighting is a bit more slow-paced, a bit messier than what I've seen today. Here is everything is very clean and fast-paced, almost breathless. You haven't got time to breathe, even less to think. But brilliant experience, and I'm going to process all this information and try to bring them with the HEMA class, see if I can put some tricks in. It was very interesting. Really looking forward for the next lesson.
My name's Michael Bryan. I've been doing HEMA for, well, nearly a year now. I started in September. Before that, about 20 years ago, I did Aikido for about 4 or 5 years. That's my martial arts background. In terms of today, it's been an absolute revelation. So much of it is transferable. So much of it is, you know, it's what I would almost call metacognition. It's working at the level below the techniques. It's getting your body into a position where, to a certain extent, what you're doing with your hands becomes irrelevant, because your body is in the right place and you have as many options as you have to deal with it. So it's been a real eye-opener to experience a system that is so well developed, and that's obviously that's developed itself over a very long time, because there just doesn't seem to be any snags, any flaws. They're all ironed out. It's been absolutely fascinating. At the moment, to be honest, I feel at Lee headshot because I think remembering any of what I've experienced today will be great, but I'm not absolutely certain whether I'll remember a great deal, because so much of it has been on such a basic level that yeah, it's going to take a long time to absorb and work in. But I think I'm going to be able to work all of this into whatever I do. I think there's elements of it that are so easily transferable that, yeah, I'm quite looking forward to my journey through this, really, because I think this is obviously the start of something, and I'm going to take it so far. I think there's people in the club who've got a lot more from it than me, and I'm looking forward to picking on that and using that in future as well. So yeah, it's been great. It's been an absolutely fantastic day.
T-minus 90 seconds to filming. All systems are go. About 90 seconds. Transmission will start. for its precise target.
So what I've been doing is I've already gone through.
You just blocked everything.
I just go out. That's it. My guy's there. Just rushing to your friend.
Discoveries onboard computers commanding the main engine nozzles to swivel, aiming the shuttle for its precise target in space for main engine power.